adjust my screen a little bit more. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Run as fast as you can. I'm so happy to be back. I just got done running, right? Amber, she saw me. In and out, back and forth. But I'm so glad to be back online. Taking the weekend off was not really like taking the weekend off. It was like I wanted to test market. I mean, I wanted to spend some time with my family, which I didn't spend very much time with my family. And I wanted to spend time with Robin, which I did. I took her to a really beautiful restaurant. We went for a nice drive. So I got that done. It's hard to do stuff like that when you're online. Like T was online 3 times yesterday. Like, yeah. Everything else gets pushed to the wayside, you know? And so, I did that.
Donna, you remember Donna?
I know, right? It's me. Remember me, you guys? But it's all good. It's all good. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to, but I had to get back to work. Just like taking time off of, the office or the store or the bank, wherever you're working. Eventually you need to get back. So I'm back, even though I'm not ready to be back. I'm back. I missed you guys terrible. I just want to say hi to my friends, Bolo buddies. Hello, Queen. Mwah. A big kiss to you, sweetheart. I am going to return your phone call. I'm sorry. Just been running. Christine B. Mwah. Hi, sweetheart. Michelle. Gonna get back to you too. Promise. Maybe I should leave. Now. Oh, Virginia. Hi, honey. Thank you for being here. Ooh, Crochet. Amber. Everybody knows who Amber is because Amber's always, she's helping moderate the channel. So this is Amber at Crochet, and she's going to give us a lesson while I auction stuff off. This is kind of like one of the new things that I was working on last week was like get to know your community. So I wanted to invite people on and let people get to know each other, right? So Amber's a great idea. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I invited Robert, the Plushy King, and Thelma's going to be coming on, and I'm really, really excited about Charles Laquadera, who's like this big time Boston DJ that I've known for 20 years. He's coming on. I'm so excited because we go way back. We go like 30 years back. So I'm really excited about that. Bobby, hello, sweetheart. Hi, Janine. Yeah, so woohoo, the yarn. KJ, thanks, honey. She must be at work. Amber, you're gonna do awesome. Yeah, she is. Carol Ann, hello. Joyce, thanks, you guys. Thanks, everyone. Douglas, thank you. Joey, bada bing. Joey, we're gonna have you on the show too. Heidi, delivering mail. No, I don't know. To have you on the show doing something. 3:00 in the afternoon. I imagine you're probably delivering mail. Connie, thank you for checking in. I know you're busy working. Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Susan. Hello, Susan. Hi, honey. I miss talking with you. Hello, Janaea. And Tammy. Hi, sweetheart. Leon, thanks for coming in. Thank you, Shell. Hey, thank you, everyone, for taking your time out of your busy day. Tony Dodge. Hello, sweetheart. Yes, I know, KJ. I'm at work. Shh, nobody will know. We'll just talk quietly so nobody can hear. She probably has her earbuds on, right? So nobody can see that she's wearing earbuds and that she's on the phone. But thank you. I appreciate you being here. Nance P. Hello, Carrie. Hi, everyone. James. Hello, Storage Scavengers in the house. Christopher, my pal. Hi, honey.
Hi, Christopher.
So, and there's Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for being here. Mary Ness. Guess what? Hold on. I got to go show Mary Ness what I found.
You guys see this thing in the background? Plugged in.
Ribbit. ribbit. She's been waiting. She's been waiting for me to ship an order because she wants one or two of these frames. So I finally got them. Finally was able to get to them because I have thousands of pieces of plush that were in the way. But I finally got them. So your order will be going out probably today or tomorrow. I'll invoice you. And there's T. Hi, T. Hi, honey. Lurking and working. Hi, all. I called her this morning. I said, call me when you wake up. And she almost called me like right away. I'm like, you're awake? I'm like, after being 3 times on YouTube yesterday, it's crazy. I don't know how she's not exhausted because I've done like 3 times on YouTube in one day and it's been absolutely exhausting. T, thank you so much for the super chat, honey. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. T will be back to our regular schedule. And you know, some of the things that I wanted to test market this weekend was so wicked successful. Hey, Thelma, thanks for coming in, sweetheart. And buying space. Hi, Myra. Thanks, honey. It was the little mini jewelry jars. And
Yeah.
they all sold. Boom, boom, boom. And then you, crazy lady. I said to my husband, I know she didn't watch this whole video because as soon as I posted that video, you wrote, bam, sold. Like you didn't even know what I was going to show. You're so funny. I
loved it. I actually went back because I kind of fast forwarded a little bit to see what the price was. And I'm like, sold. I went back and watched it.
Hi, handsome. Hi, you guys. Hello. Hi from YouTube world. Mommy's going to teach us how to crochet today. How cool is that? Hi, handsome. Hi. Hi, honey. Oh my gosh, they're so precious. They're so precious. I still don't know how you do what you do with, you know, having the little ones running around. Unbelievable. So, yeah, so I just, so if you guys haven't had a chance to look at my new, buy it now that I'm doing on eBay, on YouTube, sorry, YouTube, eBay, Facebook. Okay. On YouTube, it's, so I'm just doing like mini videos and giving people the opportunity. I'm going to do more of the smaller lots, like smaller, I want to say like more affordable, like smaller lots. I did do one big lot yesterday just to see if there was, but I was 10 for 10 until I put up the big lot. And I haven't sold the big lot yet, but that's okay. You know,
was that the
cowboy
one?
Yeah. And those pieces are really beautiful, but it's not for everybody. Hi, Froggy. Hey, Chris. Cajun Chris is in the house. Yeah. So, so that was fun to do. It's kind of time consuming, but it's kind of like it puts content on my channel and gives people the opportunity to buy, you know, like $35 items instead of, you know, sometimes my items, bless your hearts, and I'm not complaining. Thank you so much. You know, can go for a little bit higher. You're on pause, honey.
I'm on mute because they're talking a lot.
That's okay. You're a mom. Okay, so you guys, so Amber is going to teach us how to start the crocheting, the process from the very go. She's going to teach us how to do it. I'm going to auction off some stuff. I brought some yarn. I brought some records. I have some perfume. I have jewelry. I have some plush. I do have some baseball cards and some, we'll see how much we can get through. You're fine. Don't worry about the babies.
Okay.
Don't forget. I'm a mom and I love children to death. And yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, I wanted to share this. I shared this morning with you guys. Can I share something with you? I wanted to share this with you. I shared it with Courtney this morning. Let me see if I saved it.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. You guys, you got to see how precious this is. Here, Amber, put yourself on mute 1 second, and I'm going to put myself on full screen. And I can actually, can you do it? I can do it.
What's
Okay.
that?
Yep. Thanks.
Oh.
So I wanted to share this with you guys. So I had this little hold on, let me see. So this came up in my timeline this morning. I had this little I took in a mom and her little boy, like, I don't know, maybe about 4 years ago for just a few weeks so they could get themselves back on their feet. And this came up on my timeline and I wanted to share it with you. So this little boy his name's Patrick, and he wasn't even 5 years old yet when this happened. I want you to watch this. Let's see if you can hear it. Tell me if you can hear it. Okay. Ask me that question again.
Okay. Do Mary have power?
Mary?
Yes.
What Mary?
Up in heaven.
Yes, Mary in heaven has power.
Who else?
I don't know. Who else has power?
God, Jesus, Joseph,
Yeah.
the Son.
My son?
Yeah.
He has power?
Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of power does he have?
Souls, power, fire, power that can move mountains. He has all kinds of power just like God and Jesus. And he's king of the world.
What?
He got power that move mountains and he's king of the world like Jesus and God.
Really?
Yeah. And guess what? When he come back, God's gonna help him come back down from heaven.
He is?
Yeah. This is with God hand. With God hands, he gonna help. What's his name?
You know what his name is.
He's with God hands. He's gonna help the Nollies. He's gonna help the Nollies come back from heaven down here.
He is?
Aww.
He is. Yes.
He is. Okay. Is that? Oops, and there's my video. Is that like the most precious thing in the whole wide world? Like,
That is the sweetest.
is that unbelievable? Like, I just every year that comes up on my StreamYard, on my memories,
Yeah.
and I have to repost it because it was just unbelievable. You know, it was such a beautiful night. Like the mom she'd been with me for a couple of weeks, and she wanted to go out and just go out with her friends, and she's always home with, she was a young mom, really young.
Yeah.
And I said, go out. I said, we got Patrick, we'll take care of him. And the girls gave him a bath, and then he came downstairs for, a little snack before bed. It was late, when he came down, and just out of nowhere, he starts talking to me like an adult. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
how did these words coming out of this four-year-old's mouth? I mean, he wasn't even 5. So then that's when I grabbed my camera and I said, what were you talking about now? Can we talk about it again? But the first time when he knew he wasn't being recorded, oh my God, I was like, where's this kid coming from? Like, it was just so unbelievable. Yeah, it was so sweet. So sweet.
Oh my gosh. I would have been in tears just trying to listen
I
to
know.
him.
And he's he can move mountains, and he's the king of the world, and like all this stuff coming out of his mouth. It was, out of the mouth of babies, right? It was really unbelievable. Please live stream that, KJ. Oh, I don't know. He's talking about something else. Children have some of the most awesome perspectives, don't they? Wasn't that unbelievable? Yeah, it's really, really crazy. Really awesome. Okay, so here we go. So Amber's going to start. We're going to start, and she's going to show you guys how to actually get started. I'm going to put Amber on full screen, and how you get started on actually crocheting.
All right, guys. So I'm just going to make a FOMO pill, and I'm going to start with 6. I'm going to start with a magic ring. And you cross it over. I'm probably not the best to teach a beginner, but I sure would love to try. So you got your magic ring, you chain 1, and then we're going to do 7 single crochets. Oh, he can see my hands, but he can't see my face, so he's kind of freaking out.
Remember, show them how you grab it and you go into the other one and like make that loop. Show them how you do that.
You want me to show him again?
Yeah, just like, let's say, if you move, yeah, like that. So she goes around.
So here's the first 7. This is about the very first round.
What is it that you're
And then
making?
I'm going to make a FOMO pill.
Ah, she's going to make a FOMO pill, you guys.
And then you have to make sure that you always go into the first 2.
Hi, Joy. Hi, June. Thanks for coming in, you guys.
Yeah. Sure, go find it.
The best thing
and then
about
the next round I'm
crocheting-
going to increase. So I'm going to do 2 single crochets in every stitch. So we'll have a total of 14 when I'm done.
You're going to go in twice?
What's that?
You're going in twice?
Yeah, in every stitch. So you're increasing. So I'm going to go from 7 to 14.
To make it bigger.
And this is how I crochet. You can see him on my lap. Everybody asks me how I crochet with kids. And honestly, I crochet with them on my lap. I crocheted while I was breastfeeding. So,
well, when there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Right? No matter what.
Yeah.
When
Now, I've got all 14 in there. And it's always best to count if you're not sure. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So the next round, so you see I've got my circle.
So this is like, she's like making a cup. Like this is like either the top or the bottom, you know, it doesn't matter, whatever she decides it to be.
And then I'm going to go into just the outside loops. I don't know how to get that closer. So there's 2 loops, and I'm going to go in just to the outside loop. And what that'll do is it'll make it go up. It'll give it kind of an edge, make it more of a cylinder.
Yeah. So Carla said, you need to show them like you're showing a child, because a lot of people have no idea. Another little, show them how to hold the yarn and how to hook the thread, how you loop it.
Do what now?
She was saying, show them how you, maybe you should show how to make a chain first.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're going to make a chain, if you're going to start any, like a blanket, any specific thing, you're just going to make a slip knot.
High five, little hearts. Welcome.
Wrap it around your finger. Take the string from underneath.
Oopsie.
Whoopsie.
Oops, now you're sideways.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh, she froze. That's okay. Well, maybe until she gets herself positioned and ready, I think I will, I'll do a record lot. What do you guys think about that? I have one right here. I think I'll show it while we're waiting for her to come back. So this one is, I guess, 1960s records. And I'm going to show you what I have. And I'm going to start the bidding off on these records at $25. Okay, you guys? So The Incredible Year. It's produced by CBS News. Not really sure what it is, but nevertheless, that's what it is. And this is one I need like Robin or T in the chat to pronounce these words for me. Hopefully will come back, but not that she'll be able to do that. Okay, surfing 60s. Surfing 60s. Is this opened? Yes, it's opened. That's your next one. And let's see what we have here. Spirit of 67, Paul Revere and the Raiders. Anybody know who that is? I'm going to try to read the chat and also do this and watch for. This one's Keep On Rockin', Keep On Rocking, Original Hit 45's Original Stars. Slipped out, so let me put it back in and see who the original stars are. The Rascals, Stephen Stills, Carly Simon, The Fifth Dimension, The Outsiders, The Box Tops, Grateful Dead, Santana, to show just a few. So it's quite a few albums, I think. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 albums in here. So there's that one. And next we have Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence. And let me just fix my chat. Okay. Paul Revere Raiders came to my high school twice when I was young in 1970. Well, that's cool. Okay. Hit Power. The Box Tops, Lemon Peppers. I guess it's a whole bunch of artists in one album. This one is Rock and Roll Show. Rock and Roll Show. Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, The Coasters. Yeah, there's that one. And this one is called Smiles. A lot of these look like albums that people maybe ordered like online, not online, I'm sorry, on TV, or like those books that they used to send out. Cruisin', Original Hits, 1969. Magic Moments, Good Morning Starshine. So this is a whole bunch of the Zombies, Bobby Sherman. There's a whole bunch of different artists on here from 1969. And the Good Feeling Music of the Big Chill Generation. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross, The Temptations, Three Dog Night, The Contours. So it's just a whole bunch of different people on that album too. And here's another one, Stevie Wonder, The Mamas and the Papas, Four Tops, The Temptations, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, Isley Brothers, The Marvelettes. So it's another one of those. Is there any interest, you guys? Because I'll stop if there's no interest. I don't know who this is. The Association. If no one's interested in this, I'll bring it back another night. This is the Beach Boys Christmas. 25 to start. This one is Donovan, Sunshine, Superman. And The Ventures, Best of Sonny and Cher. The Four Seasons. Julie comes in at 25. Thank you, Julie. Farewell to the First Golden Era, The Mama and the Papas. It's just the album, it looks like. Just the album. Mamas and the Papas. And this one, Woodstock, Jefferson Airplane. Here's Jefferson Airplane. This one, oh, I think I remember them like advertising this. The Greatest Hits of Frankie Valli and the Fabulous Four Seasons. That's an oldie. Diana Ross and the Supremes Greatest Hits. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Julie. And the Four Tops. Everybody loved the Four Tops, right? Farmer! Hey, honey, thanks for coming in. Robin! Oh, she's back. Let me get her on. Are you ready to come in? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, awesome. What happened? You lost your connection.
My phone, it fell over and it did all kinds of turn things on.
Uh-oh. So what did you decide to do? Get a different yarn?
I was going to get a bigger yarn just because it'll be easier to see.
Okay. All right. While you get yourself set up, I'm going to continue to show this lot.
Okay.
Okay, so just to recap, you guys, you've got 1, 2, 3. This one is the one that says Woodstock on it. Jefferson Airplane, a whole bunch of others, I guess. 4. This one, Farewell to the Golden Era, Mamas and the Papas. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16.
That's a great lot.
17. 18. Thank you. 19. 20. Holding 20 albums on is a lot of work. 21. 22. And that incredible year is 23. 23 albums, you guys. 23. Okay, let me get over to the chat. And if there's anybody watching in the background, if you're interested in bidding, who's here? Christine, can you drop the link? I don't know if you're still here. Or T, if you're still here, if you could drop the link, that would be great. And let's see where we're at. 42 for Julie. Connie Johnson comes in at 44. Hey, Connie, thanks for joining. Elbow on the table, Donna, to hold the albums. I know, Elizabeth, right? Because then I'll be complaining about my elbow. Remember when I hurt my hip? And I couldn't even walk because of my hip? Thank goodness that passed. 45 to Tammy. 46. 46 to Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Hi, Embel. Hello there. I'm going to put Amber while you guys, and I'll still call it Julie's out. 46 to Tammy.
So you guys, this is hard for me to slow down and not just do it.
Yeah, go slow. Connie's at 48. Thank you, Connie. Elizabeth, I missed you terrible also. Really, honestly, missed you so much. Just had so much to take care of this weekend. I had to take a little break, honey.
So that was a slip knot.
Okay.
But you just pull it over like that, and then pull your fingers out and pull through.
Hey, Goose. All right, Tammy's out, and we have
Goose.
Connie Johnson at 48. Is everybody else done and done? Everybody else that was bidding, we're going to call it to Connie. $48. We're going to go once to Connie. We're going to go twice to Connie. With a fair warning, we are sold to Connie Johnson for $48. Thank you, Connie, and congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's see what crochet. I love saying it like that.
Thank you.
I do. I can't say it without. I answered the phone that way today, right?
You did.
Crochet.
So there's 9 chains, but you can make your chains as long as you want. Like if you're making a baby blanket, you can keep going. A lot of the patterns will tell you how many.
Do that
chains
part
to
really
make.
slow right there, what you just did. Show them. Go
You wrap
down.
it around.
Yep.
And you
And then
pull
pull
it through the loop.
Okay, so you also want to talk about, because I crochet, you guys, but I don't have the time. I also want to talk about how you hold your yarn. You can't hold it loose. You can't hold it tight, because if you hold it too tight and put too much tension on it, right? Go on with that.
Yeah, it's I always wrap it around my finger, and depending on what kind of yarn you use, you'll get a indentation in your finger if you pull too tight. But I always have it in my hand like that. And then I hold my hook this way, but some people hold it, they grip the whole thing. They do it, you know, it's whatever feels comfortable in your hand, I guess.
Yeah, and it's also really, really important that the needle is clean and that your hands are clean. Like, you should always wash your hands before you start crocheting, because if your needle's not clean, then your yarn's not going to slide as beautifully as it's sliding with, right? Don't you agree with that?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a couple of really important little tips, I think.
I have a whole video about are you a dirty hooker? And
oh, I love it.
You would be surprised of how many people said, I haven't washed my hooks ever. I don't wash my hooks very often, or, you know, they wash them every day.
Someone's at my door.
That's okay. All right. So we've got a chain. There's your chain. If you're doing a single crochet, you're just going to go into a loop. It's backwards for me to show you guys this. You go into a loop, yarn over, and then pull through both when you have both hooks. So for me on the screen, this is backwards, but and a lot of people would tell you to go through the back bump. So there's actually 3, and it might be hard to show you on this pink yarn. I should try a different one. But there's actually 3 bumps or 3 hoops when you do a chain. And it's all your preference. If you're just starting out, having to go in that back loop is going to be a little bit more difficult. But you can do it. It gives it a nicer finish, especially if you're going to do a garment or something that you want a good edge on. Hi, Farmer. Hi, T. Hi, Les. Hi, Susan. I thought the bigger yarn would show up, but the pink is probably not the best.
So you're not going to believe this, but I may have to end the broadcast.
Okay.
And we might have to reschedule.
No, not a problem.
Because I've been having a problem with my internet.
Yeah.
I keep losing my internet, and we scheduled an appointment for for Comcast to come out and take a look at it to see what's going on. And he's here. He's here.
All right.
So I may have to, my husband's on his way home. I guess we could keep going just a little bit. He's right out front. I told him call my husband and see what, he wants to swap out all the equipment, which you know what that means.
Well, yeah. You can go ahead and call it. If he's there, get it fixed. Then you can have it for your action.
Go ahead. Continue on. Let's see what happens. He's outside. He's talking to my husband. My husband's not home, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Go ahead, my dear.
Okay. All right.
Can you use your phone, Donna? I could, but I really don't want to. Too complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're,
I'm just doing the foundation row, just single crochet. And when you get to your last chain, you always want to make sure, like, that's where the stitch markers come in a place. You want to make sure that you know what your last chain is, because when I first started, my blankets were all wonky because I would lose that last chain. So when you start, you can always put in a stitch marker. I make fancy ones, but this is just your basic stitch marker.
And what does that tell you?
What's that?
What does that tell you, that stitch marker?
That tells you, well, that's your last chain. That's your last stitch in that hook or that row.
Yeah.
It can also help you count rows, count stitches. If you have kids.
That's something new. That's something new that, like, we never used to do that. I never used to do that when I crocheted. Like, we didn't have any, you just had to, like, did I end here or did I end there? Or wait, do I do one more stitch, or do I do did I do too many stitches? Oh, darn it, I did too many stitches. Rip it all out.
Yeah, it really does help you keep your spot. And if you have kids and you have one that is a locking one, they can't really pull it. It's only going to pull so far, but they won't rip all your work out. Or cats do that too. So all I did was chain one, and I turned my work so it's facing the other way, and then you just go back right into the stitches, but you're going to go back into the two stitches. There's two there.
So you're going into one, but you can also go, you're going into two, but you can also go into one, right?
Yeah, you can go in the back loop or the front loop. If you get really technical, you can go into there's like a third loop right here, or on the back side, and you can make those stitches go forward, kind of like a knit stitch instead of what the crochet would look like. If you do back loops only and you continue to do that every other row, you're going to get a rib look like on a glove or a hat.
Wise Farmer saying that you scared the SHIT out of me, laugh out loud. I thought something bad happened. Hi, Ronnie G.
Oh, I don't know.
Hi, Ronnie G. Hi, honey. I don't know.
But I will show you, like, this one here. I really like the Bernat blanket yarn. It's super soft. It's thick.
So are you making jumbo-sized granny squares to make a blanket?
I'm actually just going to make a continuous granny square, so it'll be huge.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a baby blanket.
Is that chenille?
It's the blanket yarn, which I believe is chenille. It is polyester, 100% polyester.
Oh, it is 100%.
But it's machine washable. I make water balloons out of these too, out of this yarn, and they absorb water like nobody's business.
Awesome. Hey, Roxanne, thank you for Roxana. Thank you for joining. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the Comcast guy. He's gonna switch out all of our equipment. So we'll see. I don't know if he's outside. I told him to call my husband and make arrangements with my husband. But until he comes, hey, Jill. Hi, honey. Until I hear back either a knock or a call from my husband, we'll just go on. There's no sense in my husband may have told him to come back later, go to the next appointment or something. How long does it take you to make a baby blanket? Fancy Pinks wants to know.
With this yarn, not very long, because I mean it's a size 6, so it's super thick compared to your worsted weight.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can see the difference there.
Yeah, it's nice and thick.
Yeah. And this is only half, like less than half this ball. So it's already pretty big. I would probably make 2 balls, would make a pretty good size baby blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Without kids, probably 3 hours, maybe 4.
And
but you could definitely get a baby blanket done in a day.
And where do you sell them?
Well, I actually don't sell a lot of my crochet on Etsy. I just usually sell them at craft fairs. Yeah, I haven't, until just recently, I haven't put it.
Hi, James Cisco.
I haven't put it on eBay or Etsy or any of those places.
No, you do like fairs and like festivals and stuff?
Yeah, craft fairs.
You set up a booth?
Yes.
And bring all your stuff?
Yep, and those like your jewelry things that you've been using, the stand-up ones. I use those or the mannequin heads for the scarves and mittens. And
do you do well doing that?
Most of the time, it's kind of a hit or miss.
It's a lot of work setting
just
up.
like a flea market.
It's a lot of work setting up for those.
Oh yeah, I sold Tupperware for 13 years, so yeah, it's
Yeah. Hey, James Cisco, he says, how are you, Donna? How was your weekend? My weekend was busy. I wanted to test market my new Buy It Now campaign that I'm doing on YouTube. And it went really well. I'm really happy with the results of it. So that was a little bit of like, how do I do it? Like, how do I set things up? What, how do I decide like what to sell and all of that. So I kind of took the weekend off of YouTube to off of auctions, really, not really YouTube, because I was on YouTube uploading stuff like every couple of hours, it seemed like, but just from auctions.
And it's a good time for people to check their notifications. Facebook did an update, or YouTube did an update. Check to make sure that all notifications are on. That's the 2-year-old.
What's he doing?
Attacking my table. I have a computer table and
so cute.
But yeah, definitely.
Hey, Carrie, I missed you too, honey.
The first day you did the auctions, I didn't get the notification right away. It was like 20 minutes later. The other thing to remember is that they only push like 2 videos a day. So if you guys do an auction and then you're doing your other videos, it's only going to push a couple of those.
Yeah, that's why T actually worked on an email list to with people's emails in it to give people notifications that we're going live or she's going live or I'm going live. She's got a few more. I received a package today with the beautiful silver necklaces. Awesome, Jill. Thank you, honey. So I only have, I don't have that list, but I do have people's phone numbers. So what I do is when I'm going to go live, I literally go through everybody's phone number that's in my phone book and send them the link to the show that the show's coming on, because I noticed a lot of people put that they didn't get a notification yesterday when I did those Buy It Nows.
Yeah.
I can't control that.
Well, and it depends on how many subscriptions they have. If they're subscribed to 200 people, it really depends on who's going to get pushed first.
Right. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to auction off some yarn and see if anybody's interested in some yarn. I have some really beautiful specialty yarn. Let's see if you know anything about it. This is it right here. And I have, I don't know, but I'm like shocked at the price of that. This is $9.99. I didn't look it up on eBay, but I have, it's not like it's just, this is the size of them, you guys. $10.
That's crazy.
Look at that. Just for these little balls. So that's, if you're an eBay seller, that's 1, 2, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I mean, I don't know if it sells for that much on eBay, but holy cow. Like, what is this stuff and why is it so expensive? So
yeah, that's a great question. Unless it is made out of like
Silk.
Wool or lamb,
It's gotta be
merino.
silk. It's got to be silk. I don't know. It's Van something. It's European. So I wanted to show you these very specifically because these are marked $10 each. But you also get, and I'm gonna start this lot off at $30 and see if anybody's interested in buying this expensive yarn to either list. And then there's, look at, I mean,
And they would make really good pom-poms. They
I
would
don't know.
make amigurumis.
I don't know if I would use $10 yarn to make pom-poms though. Are you kidding?
Well, pom-poms are $10 a piece for good ones.
Are they?
Some are, yeah.
I don't know if it's actually silk. I don't know yet. I didn't look them up. All I'm doing is showing you. I always say if I'm gonna look them up, I'm gonna list them.
Right.
That's half the battle, right? Looking stuff up. So I didn't look it up. I'm just showing you what they're marked. These came from my shelf pull supplier. I'm gonna put myself on full screen.
Okay.
Put you down in the corner if you know anything about this stuff. So there's quite a bit of it. Here's the other one. Look at Cha-Cha. Where is Cha-Cha?
Oh, yeah.
Where is that girl? And then this one's called Funny. Here's another one. So they're all basically about the same. This one's called Glitz. They're all basically about the same. They've got that same kind of like hairy, feathery look about them. Most of them do have tags on them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 pieces of this yarn balls. Most of them have tags on them. Some of them don't. So is there any interest, you guys, for this fancy yarn? I would never make a blanket for $25. My labor is worth more than an hour, and I make blankets start to finish in an hour. People can't pay what they are truly worth. They are priceless. It's true. Look at how many blankets I sold, Susan, like 5 blankets for $25 shipped. And those blankets, You remember those blankets that came out of that storage unit? I had so many of them and so much yarn.
It's definitely worth $30, you guys. It's worth more than $30 for sure.
This yarn here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So if no one's interested, it's fine. I'll look it up and list it and get on Bolo Buddies. All right, I'm going to pull it from the auction and we'll put it aside. And how about, is anybody interested in this yarn? This is more this is more your traditional stuff, but there is this, which I don't know. It's in Ireland. It's called Tiffany. I don't know. It says hand wash. So maybe it's wool. Wool and Vizona. Yeah, wool and Vizona. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those that would make a beautiful scarf, right? It's nice and soft. Yeah, it's 7 of those. And then there's these, which are free crochet pattern inside. And then they're not all the same. All light
Absolutely, Jill. You can
together.
repair a blanket. It's just like if you have enough of the original yarn, you can do that, or you can take a few stitches apart.
So this would be $25 shipped, you guys, if you wanted this bundle of yarn. And a lot of this has tags on them. I don't know if any of it doesn't.
So most of that looks like wool.
It's soft, warm blend of lamb's wool and easy care acrylic.
Yep.
Is that what worsted? Is that what it means? Worsted?
Worsted weight.
This one here is acrylic, and cotton. Acrylic and cotton on this.
On the baby yarn, yeah.
All right, so we've got the random girl in at 25. Does anybody else want to come in? Hey, Gary, thank you so much, sweetheart. Hi, Donna, good to see you back. Hi, everyone. Gary, thanks, honey. It's really sweet of you. All right, we're gonna call it. I got you.
You can email me if you want. It's I'll put my email here in a minute if I can get the kids off my lap.
Don't ever take them off your lap. You sit on your lap forever. All right, Jill, we'll call it to you. Appreciate it.
That's a really good lot, Jill. That
Mom, guess what? You got a card.
Chantal, you need to register, honey, if you want to bid. So we're gonna go once to Jill. If anybody else wants to come in, we're gonna go twice to Jill.
Hi, Chantel. Thanks for coming to watch, honey.
Do you know Chantal?
Yeah, she's actually in Canada.
Oh, okay. And we're going to go 3 times. Do you ship to Canada? Yes. I ship to Canada, but you have to pay the shipping. And 3 times to Jill for $25. Thank you, Jill. And we are sold to Jill for $25. Yeah. Goodbye, Jill.
Yeah, that's a steal for sure.
Yep. Lot number 2. Uh-oh. What else did I bring out here? I did bring some children's books. Let's see if anybody's interested in this lot of children's books. I have lots of children's books, you guys. I'm just getting to them now because they were buried underneath thousands of stuffed animals. So I should probably had shown these at the beginning of the summer for summer reading, but let's see. How about the treasure for 3-year-olds? The treasure for 3-year-olds. It's kind of not in really good shape. So, Thelma, are you still in the chat? I started putting together, I'm going to put this one aside. It's not in very good shape. I started putting aside, hey, Nana Tank, thanks for coming in. I started putting, I did. You see it? Let me see. I did.
Yeah, it's plugged in. I love it. It's actually going. I can see it now.
Yeah, not quite. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's only been plugged in for about a half an hour or something. So, oh, Thelma, I have some Spanish books that I pulled aside. I almost have a lot full. I'll let you know when it's ready. Okay, bedtime favorites. Disney's bedtime favorites. And so you get 18 pounds of books, you guys. 18 pounds of books. And I'm going to go ahead and start the bidding off at $25. 18 pounds of books.
Sophia.
This does have a name written in it, but it has the CD also. I haven't opened, not all of these are shelf pulls. I haven't opened them all to see if, let's see, Disney's The Little Mermaid. Story time. You guys, if anybody wants to do story time with Robin, she's looking for people to write to read stories with Argyle. So put in your application. The Sweetest Fairy Story. This is like an idea of what you get. Here's another Walt Disney Peter Pan. And the Very Busy Spider. This one's called Shark Stenciling Book. And then The Land Before Time. That's a classic.
Oh, I love the Land Before Time movies.
Right? And then here's An American Girl. And then here's a whole series of Dora. And I think it's complete. It's 1 through 12. Oh, looks like 6 is missing. Yep, number 6 is missing. So this is Dora. Manners, Smile, Diego, Chili Day, Dora's Costume Party, Big Sister Dora, Dora's Fairy Tale Adventure, and Dora Pirate. But I'm just looking now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 is missing, guys. Sorry, 6, and then it goes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 books. So that's a combination, mostly hardcover books, all really nice books. I can do for boys or girls. That one's more towards girls. $25 would be the starting bid. If anybody is interested in the book lot. If not, we can pass on it and I'll get something else. All right, we're going to pass on it. I don't see any bids. Don't see any.
This is why I record at 2 o'clock in the morning.
What's that?
This is why I record at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. This is so hard to do. Find kids' books about a turtle. Okay, Robin, I will. I'll go looking. Connor is wound up. Laugh out loud. Maybe you should teach him how to crochet.
I will as soon as they get old enough.
He does look just like you. Okay, I'm going to go get some baseball cards. Let's see if anybody's interested in baseball cards. I will be right back.
I did put my email address, you guys. If you want something made, I certainly can do that. It's in the link, or Michelle Seeger can drop it. But to answer your question, yeah, you can repair a blanket if you can find a close enough color match. If you know what the stitch is, generally I can figure out a stitch.
Okay. Don't know what's in these books. We're going to explore together.
Baseball cards, right?
Yep. Did you want to try to, or you think it's too hard with Connor on your lap to try to crochet? Connor! Hi, Connor. Oh, what do you have? Hello, handsome.
It's a little tree I made.
He's so cute. Is he your youngest? Yeah, 2 years old.
Yes. Youngest and last.
Yeah, you sure about that? You have 5?
Yeah. Go ahead and go full screen for now.
Do you have 4 or 5? I can't remember.
I have 5 total.
Yeah.
4 of them are 7 and younger.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Okay. So this one is baseball collectors cards. That's how many are in it. And I'll show you what's in here. I have no idea anything about baseball cards. So you guys, if anybody's in there, started at $25 shipped. I know Pat Dees has been doing like crazy videos on like finding, you know, that rare, expensive baseball card. Big market. But to look them all up is like, oh my gosh, can't even imagine. Does anybody know anything about these? You guys can put it in the chat.
Oh, Pat's not here. What's that, Gary? Don't you know about baseball cards? What did you want to start these out at, Donna?
25. How's my picture? Is it clear?
It is. It's very clear today.
Is there any interest in these? Well, I'm holding up fanning because I don't know. Will that ship to 25? Those are heavy. Yes. Yes, including shipping. What are the years? Gary, your guess is as good as mine, Gary. I have no idea. Look at how many there are. I mean, I could look behind some of them. Hey, Larry M. Thanks for joining. I have no idea. I'm hoping that somebody would recognize them and be able to tell me the year. Pat D said something about whatever year it says on the back is the year that it was because they do them the year after or something. I'm not sure. Hey, Farmer, thank you for 25. So, and that one lands on the floor. I have no idea. It's probably in that tiny, tiny writing.
Yeah, it's usually on a corner or on the back or like where it says tops or Fleer, it's going to be right there.
So these, I don't know, are these tops or, I don't know, you guys. There's going to be somebody in there that knows. 90s. Oh, Farmer said they're 90s. Farmer says they're 90s. Okay, so there's that book, and let me see. Let's see what these two books. I brought 3 books out. So there's that book, and then there's this book. Are these 90s also? You guys take a look. Austin.
I actually collected baseball cards when I was young, but then I, of course, stopped.
Marlins. I don't know. Marlins.
Well, those are different.
Okay, and then the last book in this lot, and this is all for $25 start. Farmer has the $25 bid. So you get 3 books.
Wow. That's a lot of cards, you guys, for $25.
Yep. Okay. So Farmer's going to get them. Jill wants them for
Jill's at 27.
Hard to tell, most cards aren't worth much, but someone already did the hard work of putting them in the book, so might as well. I have no idea, Farmer. No idea about cards. I think that if Pat Dees was here, he would be able to enlighten us as far as what these are worth. But that's how many you get.
Farmer's at 30.
Thank you, Farmer. Farmer's at 30 for all the baseball cards. Did you hear Jerry? Hi, Jerry. Welcome. Did you guys hear California closed all indoors bars, restaurants, and churches and let the protesters stay in the streets? I don't know, but we get. Thank you. Jill's at 32. And I've got potential scam calling me from Portland, Maine on my phone.
Never ends, does it?
Wow. $35 to Farmer. Jill, let us know, honey.
That doesn't go in there, honey. Do you want me to make you one? It goes in here.
I don't know what that means, and let protesters stay on the streets.
I suppose they would keep them out of the businesses, but we only had protesters one night here, and they broke into Riddle's Jewelry and stole over $40,000 worth of merchandise.
Isn't that terrible? What does that have to do with anything, right?
Yeah. Well, it was just close enough to the mall, so they broke in.
Okay, so Farmer is at 35. Jill is out.
This is what he wants to show you.
Farmer, $35 for the cards. Thanks, Farmer. Congratulations. We're sold. We're sold to Farmer for $35. I just need to talk to my husband one moment about the cable guy. Cable guy. Hold on.
Hey, cable guy. So while she's doing that, hey, Robin. Banana.
Okay, so just as suspected, the cable guy's outside.
Okay.
Waiting. So I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna go ahead and let him swap out the equipment, because several times during our lives I've lost connection and it's horrible. So my husband ordered all new equipment. So he's here to take care of that. So I'm going to do that. You guys, I might be back later on tonight. T doesn't have an auction tonight. So I might be back later on tonight. I'm not sure. And we will have, hold on one second. We'll have Amber Crochet back another afternoon when she can. Thank you so much. I linked your channel down below, and you guys go over and subscribe. And Banana comes on and she wants to leave. What banana? What is she talking about?
Are you ready to log off?
Oh, Banana. Yes, I'm logging off right now. Hold on one second. Okay, bye, you guys. I gotta get. I didn't see that. It's so cute. I got mine. All right, you guys. Mwah. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out this afternoon, and thank you for those of you who purchased. And we'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.